Yeah. Had to change things around today. I really don't know why I ate tomatoes.
Happy Friday.
You have to go. Happy Friday.
Nice, the sun's shining.
Pardon? Yeah, it's beautiful. I really like it.
I got so much done today.
You had fun?
I was like a machine today.
Okay.
Motor. All the way. I feel yay.
I didn't have a good morning
No?
because I was trying to give them a task and hadn't tested how I was going to present the audio before, and then realized that it wasn't going to work. Tried it, and just didn't work.
It wasn't playing?
Well, it was, but they couldn't hear it. And because it was, yeah. I got Pauline, I said, help.
Yeah.
And we couldn't make it work in time for my class, but it will work.
Social interaction.
It will work. Yes, we're trying to do some social interaction.
People.
I need it. I have to have lunch with someone.
Is Sahanish still in your class?
Yes, she is.
Is she coming?
Yes. Okay.
She's not coming to my class
Oh,
at all.
okay.
No. I find that so many of the students who are full-time, they don't come to afternoon because I think it's too much for them.
Mhm.
Like, so many that are like.
I think afternoon is always like that.
No, but they came to, I'm like, oh, Sahanish was like, but a lot of my students who, they came face to face, like, they just attend the morning class, Tina or whoever, and then I think it's too much for them to do the whole online.
I find it very hard. I'm really tired right now
Yeah.
from my morning. Just like,
I was like a machine.
yeah. It's Sigrid, she's just plowing through.
They're so nice, right? Like the comments and the, you know.
Oh, the comments, yeah. I finished them this morning, like doing my Word file.
Yeah.
I've not pasted anything yet.
No, I did that during the thing. I'm just copying and pasting.
Yeah.
I'm not like,
I tried to do it in hard, and it wasn't working. It didn't sound.
oh, really?
I'll try again.
I don't know.
At least we're done. Have a nice weekend.
You too.
What else do we share? We share Liane.
Ginny.
She comes.
Yep.
Sahanish doesn't come. What's her name? Arya, she comes.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sahanish, I saw her. She joined once. She didn't say anything. And she just left.
Oh, where?
Do you
No.
use Google? Do you use Avenue?
No.
Still? No, it's just Google Classroom.
I never have.
No, or what's it called? You use something.
The other one, yeah, no.
Onyx.
Onyx.
Yeah.
I used it when we were online last time, but being as we're not, my class is not online, I decided not to go to the trouble of setting them up in it and doing it. So it might have been nice to use because it was, one other thing that you could fill in the class with, but for some reason I just didn't.
Do you think we're gonna be back in person? February.
No, I really don't know. I'm just saying that, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, if the kids are back,
Mm-hmm.
but I bet a lot of students won't come back.
A lot of my students, they're gone because they want to be back. They won't come back until we're in person. Misoon, yesterday, Azam said, see ya.
Me soon. She knows technology.
Yeah, but she doesn't want it.
I mean, I try to keep it simple. I like I present everything on my screen and I'm like, write your answers on paper and that's it. So
Mhm.
they don't have to do a lot of, except for the assignments in their own time, but as for the meet, especially for the 1-2s, I try to keep it simple, but, I mean, for me, okay, it's their choice, but we're in this day and age where you have to learn it, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, I have neighbors who are almost 90, they never had Wi-Fi, they never had anything. Now, during COVID, they brought Wi-Fi so that they can
Yep.
talk with their friends, their family. It's
Yep.
just that time you have to learn technology. I
Yeah.
mean,
And a lot of them do have it, and
Yeah.
but the thing is, they don't need it to learn English, right? So
yeah,
that's the only reason that I'm,
yeah.
digging my
And
heels
since
in.
she's paying for it.
Mhm, yeah.
So,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's Ginny. Ginny. Hey, you're here.
I am. I was so focused, like all morning.
Oh, yeah.
Yet, like I think I told you I'd scanned some stuff and I finally got
yeah.
that whole lesson together. So that was like 3 days of work. So it's essentially it's one story, but it's just they can tell the story, like a story strip, tell the story to each other. Then there's the actual reading is the next day.
Neat.
Do the reading, answer the questions. There's a whole bunch of stuff with vocabulary, whatever. So it's like, okay, good. But I can feel it in my shoulders.
Oh, yeah.
Me
Me too.
It's like, oh my God, I gotta get up.
That's why I have to get out of there for lunch, because I just stiffen up in there.
Right, I know.
And I had a task, a listening task today,
Oh, yeah?
and because I hadn't tested it before,
Yeah. Oh,
in
that's
terms
what
of
you're telling me
how to
about the
present it.
Muslim one, yeah.
and I ended up not giving it. I said on Monday, we'll do it Monday. But I had to get Pauline to try and help me. And she finally figured out how to do it by asking Ben.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly. We went all over. She did it with Janet. She was trying really, really hard to help me.
Yeah.
But it was not in time, so
Oh,
I
wow, eh?
Yeah.
It won't work.
didn't work. But she figured out a way to make it work.
Okay,
Ben did.
but yeah, on Monday. then.
Just not in time for today.
Oh, Caitlin's-
Yeah, it's the real world tasks. So it's one of those. And how do you play the audio? So I downloaded the audio and tried to get it to play, and nothing really worked.
Huh.
I mean, I could get it to play, and as Amanda said, she got hers to play by using her speakers in the classroom, or so they could hear it. But her speakers are closer to her camera.
Yeah, sure. Oh.
Yeah, over there. But my speakers are in my computer, and my camera's up here, and it was just not loud enough.
Okay.
So that didn't work. But Ben said you could just get it to play from real world tasks. So you just present your screen,
Yeah.
have that, and then. Mhm.
Does it play there?
Yes.
I thought it was always just a.
Exactly.
Yeah, it should. It's a download.
Mhm.
Because we click on it and we usually download
You
it,
can
right?
listen.
I'm trying to remember what it looks like.
I'm trying to say, can you do that?
Yeah.
Yes. If you actually go to the audio, because you can listen to it and you can go, is this what I want?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
When you're doing that, that's when you present your screen, and I think that's what Ben said.
Do they, because they post it on the screen, I'm trying to remember, because there's always, like, they give you a Word file, a PDF file, and then they'll have like the audio attached separately. I'm just trying to picture it on that website.
Yeah, me too, but why can't you just play it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to try that. Can I try that now? Can I try that now? Go to that
Yeah,
site.
do it this afternoon, or you can just play it. just so you know.
Do this, do it. The thing is, Pauline and I did it. We opened and we went there. You're choosing yours, so you're looking at it. And you just play it. You have to be able to just play it. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I don't find that real world tasks is online friendly.
Yeah, like, I mean, I think it's just downloadable stuff. I don't think it's
Exactly,
stuff that you
yes.
use on their website.
Yeah. So what I have done is the thing is, I chose that as what I was going to use as as my resource, and then that was for my observation, right? And all of a sudden we're online. So I had to make it work.
Oh, gotcha.
So I had to, all these files that I would already have just printed and handed to them, I had to make usable for them Word files that they had to manipulate in Google Docs and, excuse me.
Yeah, I know, right?
It was really, really not the best situation, okay?
Right.
And all the people who were not adept had trouble and still have trouble. So
I know. I've gone back to using a Big Blue Button in Onyx. So we've been in Google Meet, but again, I always liked doing the breakout rooms in the other one, right? And I kind of was getting tired of always, so the way I do use Google Meet breakout rooms is I say, okay, you and you, leave this meet, open up this Google Meet, and I'll let you in. But then it's always time consuming because everyone waits, and I have to get everybody and no one gets all at the same time.
Yeah.
And then you lose people and it's just a headache. It's
Yeah.
maybe like a 15-minute process,
Yeah.
right? So anyways, we've been doing more work with Onyx, and so I want them to learn how to use Big Blue Button. So yeah, we're going through these pains right now.
Really
where
pains.
Some people are in, some aren't. One woman who worked in Big Blue Button all last year with me, she can't get her audio working this
Yeah,
year. She's having such a
that's
hard
why I
time.
never.
And I told the help desk, like I sent something to the Onyx help desk, but like, they're just saying, check your settings and make
Yeah,
sure you have your software.
That's why I
updated,
never
right?
used Big Blue Button, because there was always someone who couldn't get in, or then the audio went, or this and that. I thought, not worth it.
Well, like I said, I do like it for that purpose of doing the breakout stuff, and then they get the speaking practice when it's online. So-
Yeah, I really
Oh, goodness.
very like people being in class and talking to each other.
What's funny though, like, I go and check the breakout room, I go in there, because I had them working in pairs initially today. We just can't, like, you have to be careful with working in pairs. I usually use 4 in a group, because there's always someone who can't get in.
Yeah.
And there's always someone who doesn't really say much.
Yep.
So it's not fair when there's 2.
No.
But anyways, I did do it, and so I open up the one. They're both in there. They both, I can see they're set up properly, but their microphones are off. So I called them out. Said, "Okay, turn your microphones on. Now tell each other the story. Hey, why are you here?"
Yeah,
Oh my God.
I know.
Like, I just don't understand those students. who
No,
are
exactly.
here and they just have their microphone on. They just listen and don't participate.
And don't participate, or they have their microphone off and they just listen,
Mm-hmm.
you know? And don't participate, yeah.
Yesterday was a bit frustrating. There were 4 people I think I called on, and they never replied. It's like, why are you not at your computer?
Yeah,
and
exactly,
ready to go?
exactly, yeah.
Which usually isn't that bad. It just happened yesterday. It was like, what the heck? I don't know. But I'm not their babysitter, so.
No, exactly,
Whatever.
no. And I've told them, you're not children. I'm not responsible for you. You're responsible for you.
Mm-hmm. Like, even a woman today, I have a number of newer students, and so they're a little bit more eager, of course. But, I have a newer one, and I corrected her, like I had people just talking, to start today, just talking about, hey, you know, what did you do with your extra hour this morning, that whatever, right? And, she used the word, how did she use it? Whatever the context was, she used the word keep, and I gave her the correct word, no, we would say left. For the way she used it, we won't use that word. And then she goes, oh, you know, he goes, I'm sorry, I'm just new here, I've been in Canada for 3 years, but I've been at home the whole time. And I'm like, no, that's why you're here, that's why you're learning, like, don't take it as a, you know, I'm correcting you, it's a bad thing, it's like, don't be sorry. And, so yeah, I just have to explain that to her.
Yeah,
So it's
that's
always
why you're
like-
here.
I know, I always like, those students, like, I'm sorry, I'm making a mistake. No, we want that, like,
Yeah.
this is why I gave you a new word, so hopefully you take that word and you think about, you know, using it next
Yeah,
time, right?
yeah.
So, my goodness, oh yeah, I was looking at real world tasks, I forgot what I was doing.
Yes.
Okay, so which one were you, what's your category, your theme?
Employment.